Hey guys, it's Stock Picks by Tim, and today I've got a new stock for you to put on your radar. Give you a little time to do some research over the weekend before our trading week starting on Monday. But that stock is Cassava. I'm just gonna call it Sava from here. I'm just gonna quickly go over the chart. We're gonna look over a couple articles, one about the shareholder lawsuit going on, and then also just about what some analysts think. And let's go. Alright everybody, now as always I'll leave links below to everything that I go through here, but looking into this one, Sava stock is volatile but worthwhile as its Alzheimer's drug inches closer to commercialization, and this was posted 3 days ago. Now Sava stock continues to make sense for risk-tolerant investors seeking Alzheimer's disease treatment stocks, of which I believe there's only 4. So there is risk, they're telling you, because it's all based on basically the FDA approval, but they're saying that Cassava, Sava stock, is a company at the forefront of new treatments that promise new hope for combating Alzheimer's disease. It's made progress in improving treatment, which has made Sava stock one to watch. So they also mentioned that there's a lot of upside because the stock is a little under $60, and analysts have given it a $150 stock price. So this is quite a volatile stock. And just in a second, we're going to look over the technicals. To me, I think there's very minimum risk here. And if you're even more patient, you can look for even a little bit of a lower price. But I think there's very minimum risk where it's at currently. Why do I think that? Well, so here we have a class action alert. Kessler, Topaz, Meltzer, and Check LLP reminds keyword Cassava Sciences Inc. that shareholders of security fraud class action lawsuit. The lawsuit was actually filed on behalf of people that purchased the stock between September 14th and August 27. You know, this was posted October 8th, and it was on Friday in the morning that this was posted. Seemed like it did cause maybe a little drop on that stock. But you know, I mean, I think this negativity here is already baked into the price, and I am not too worried about this lawsuit. But it's kind of funny because they say that this company called Quanterix, which is an independent company, did a reanalysis, but then they mentioned that they actually did not do it. So it's kind of a little bit of hearsay, I guess, you know, a little bit of drama going on. You know, here's Kessler, Topaz, Meltzer, Check LLP, the company that's talking about the security fraud violations. And when you try to view the complaint, you have to actually contact them. So if you really wanted to, you could contact these guys. I don't really think it's worth the trouble. I'm honestly not too worried about it. And one thing to consider in terms of financials, they have no debt. Their cash balance is $278 million. Their estimated cash use for operations ending this year was 25 to 30 million. So of that cash, they definitely got plenty of time to burn that cash, seeing that you know, it's just a small fraction. And they're still working on phase 3 here. You just got to be patient, give it some time. But any positive news will cause this thing to skyrocket. I think negative news could cause a drop, but I feel like a lot of the negativity is already kind of baked into this one, just from what I'm seeing here. I mean, looking at the stock price, this thing rallied in July. You know, it had a continuous run. And look at, funny thing here too, I see this W pattern. I mean, I guess it's kind of a half-assed W, but I'd still call it a double bottom or a W pattern. And hit here and just rallied over. And then here comes the lawsuit. Allegations caused a huge drop. And check this out though. So this is why I put the line here, because if this can come down and hit this and bounce, there's a very high likelihood that we will see this W pattern continue, kind of like we saw that one. I definitely am watching for that pattern. I'm not the biggest on pattern investing, but it is something to just kind of keep an eye on. So I'm kind of honestly, I'm hoping Monday that it does come down to 41 and bounces. But on the sign that it bounces off this 41, that's when I would purchase the stock and ride that momentum. I wouldn't be looking to necessarily buy here personally. You know, if you want to go more long term, you can absolutely buy it here. But you know, in terms of downside, this is what I put this line here on the bottom for, because previously in April 20 to be exact, we did bounce off of it, and then it didn't even hit it that second time, and we haven't even been around there, bounced near it. So, you know, in terms of like, if you're an extremely patient investor, you could just wait for like the 38 line, 38 or so. I'm not saying it's ever going to get there again, but anything's possible. But in terms of that W pattern continuing and forming and blasting off, I would be looking for about 42. So if you could see this hit 42 or so, maybe 41 and make a bounce, that's when I would be looking to buy just on that like first couple green candles and then blast it all the way up to maybe 68, 69, scalp some profits off and then see where it goes from there. But that's basically all I got for you. I just wanted to put this on your radar. I wanted you to keep in mind on this one. I will leave some links below, and I'll also leave the investor's presentation link. I didn't want to go through the whole thing. You guys can look through it yourselves if you'd like, but I will definitely give you some research material here in the description. And I believe that's all I got for you. So just a quick update here. Tomorrow I will do a video about basically what my plans are for next week and what I'm going to be doing. But thanks again, guys. Take it easy, and I'll see you next time.